Hey YouTube, it's me, Fancy, and I'm coming today to give a braid update. I don't know if you guys can really see because I'm using sun lighting and my regular camera today instead of the HD camera, but I wanted to do an update as I promised regarding my braids. It's been a month and a week since I put them in, and I redid the edges twice. But when I redid the edges the 2 times before, I just redid the very braids on the outside that looked like they seemed like they made a difference. That's it. I didn't really redo the edges that time. And then a couple weeks ago, I relaxed my edges with the braids in there. And I would have did a video on it, but I figured since I do crazy stuff to my hair at home, I'm not going to subject the rest of the world to, messing up their hair. Even though it didn't mess my hair up, it, turned out fine. I just wanted to lay my edges down. Because, when you wear braids for a while and you don't get relaxers, your edges end up kind of fuzzy. So that's why I did it. So anyway, a month and a week later, I think that's how long it's been. I'm guesstimating. But I redid my edges last night. Like, really redid them this time. I don't know if you can see. And, yeah, I redid the edges. And I have to curl the ends from the edges. Okay, so the first video that I did regarding my braids, when I was showing how to do the segnalese twist, they weren't curled at the end. And then I did another video on how to curl your braids. So since then, they've been curled this whole time. I was going to straighten them back out again, but then I thought about it. I kind of like these better curl. When I have my regular plaits, I like those straight. But for these, I kind of like them curled. Curls are starting to get a little more raggedy because they've been in for a while. For about 2 to 3 weeks now. But I kind of like it. So the ones from the outside, I have to curl those tonight before church tomorrow. What else has changed since then? Oh, the way I care for my braids is what I wanted to go over. At night, most of the time, here recently, I've been tying it up at night to kind of protect it. And since I just redid the edges and I need this to last for another 2 to 3 weeks, I am going to tie it up every night from now on. About once a week, usually Sundays before church, I'll do a little upkeep to them. That means if I need to rinse or wash the scalp, I will, which I haven't did a full shampoo since I had these in. One thing you can do when you have braids is you can take a washcloth and some witch hazel and wipe your scalp down to kind of manage flakes and all that and keep your scalp clean. I haven't done that, but a few times I've rinsed my scalp and whatever. And then the next thing I do is I took the Tresemme mousse, which you can use any kind of mousse. This is the only mousse I had in the house, which I would have preferred not to use this because this is the mousse I use for my wet and wavy hair and for my curls. So I kind of like wasting it on my braids, but I really needed it. So anyway, I take mousse and depending on how dry they look, my Design Essentials Botanical Oil. You only need a very little bit of this because it goes a long way and you don't want to risk having it all over your face and stuff getting breakouts. Something else that I use, but I don't see it up here. It was it was the Mango Lime lock gel. I put that on my braids too sometimes. Like now you can see the braids in the back since they're not fresh. Look, strand of hair coming out. That's another thing I've been doing. I've been pulling strands of hair out my braids. I don't know why. Out of boredom, I guess. But they're kind of fuzzy in the back. So that's what I use the locking gel for, to kind of smooth them out before I tie them down. And like I said, I do that about once a week. And what else do I do? Oh, I don't have a lot of my edges out right now. I gripped them up the best way I could this morning and last night when I redid my edges. But what I do is I take this edge control by Design Essentials. I did a video on this for this and black gel. No one has watched it yet. I don't know why. Maybe I did some of the tags wrong. I'm not sure, but this is a really good product. And I did that review. I don't know if I'm going to have to do another one. I don't know if I uploaded it. I don't know why people haven't really, I don't know what's going on, but this is some good stuff. The dupe for this is Olive Oil's edge control. I think it's the same consistency and all that. But this stuff here is good. And I paid $10 for it. I've had it for months, like at least like 8 months or something like that. I've had it for a long time. And I put this on my edges and I smooth it into my braids. I shape them a little bit. I don't like to look like I have baby hair. I naturally have thick hair, and once I put a relaxer on it, it's going to lay one way anyway, but I kind of try to shape it up a little bit so it's not like all down in my face and all that. And then to hold it, I put Pump It Up Platinum, the soft hold on there. And let me just say this. I hate Pump It Up. I am not a fan of Pump It Up. I think Pump It Up is destroying the hair of the African American community, our black community, whatever heritage you are, but you have coarse hair and you putting this crap on your hair. I really honestly think that it's drying hair out, popping hair off, people wearing these hard ghetto updos. It's like really damaging the hair. I have a spritz of choice that I like, which I may do in another review, but this isn't it. I do like to use this though, in fact, when I need to hold my edges, and that's it. Just my edges. I don't like to put it on my hair. I hate it on my hair. I really do. The spritz that I use is by Design Essentials. I love that spritz. I don't currently have any of it with me now because I don't have a reason to use it. But I do love it. Y'all, excuse me if y'all can see in the background how junky my room is, but I just didn't feel like doing anything today. And so I just smooth the edges down and I tie it up at night. And that's basically what I do once a week for the upkeep of my braids. I plan on leaving them in for another 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even a month if I can manage it. And the reason being is I like to keep my hair tucked away for the summer and the spring because I have very thick, coarse hair, and I don't want to take the risk during the rainy season of ending up with the afro, leaving the house with a wrap and coming back with a dewy, damp afro. I don't like that, and I don't want that. So I use the summer and spring months to kind of restore my hair, to grow it out, to give it a rest from the wrapping and the heat and the styling and all that. I've decided, although I didn't want to, it's something else for me to do, that once I take this out, I am going to start a hair journey so you guys can keep track of my hair growth. I don't know how that's going to go, but I've decided that's what I'm going to do because the winter months are usually, the fall and winter months are usually the time that I wear my hair out anyway, so I figured I might as well do it since it's going to be out the whole time. Oh yeah, and this is also a tool. It has gel in it, but I use a rat tail comb that have teeth that are close together in it. That's what I use to shape my edges. So anyway, so that's the update for the braids. I really wanted to make sure I let you guys know how they were holding up. I can actually say I like these better than the plaits. I love my plaits when I wear them, but I like these better for some reason. I don't know why. I have no clue why, but I like them better. Probably will end up wearing these next year. The plan was originally this year that I was going to wear plaits for a little while and I was going to wear kinky twists for a little while. Well, I've been wearing these for a month now, so depending on how things go, maybe I'll do kinky twists, but I really like these. So that's it for the braid review, the update to let you guys know how it's holding up, and that's it. Trying to think if there's anything that I need to tell you guys, but not really. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me, and see you in the next video. Have a good day.